Hey everybody, my name is Emily Jones. I'm a Senior Executive Sales Leader with Norwex, and I wanted to come live here, and I guess this will be a pre-recorded video, but I wanted to talk to you guys about clubs and how they can benefit you and your business, and also bring a lot of joy to your customers, okay? So this is something I've been doing for a little bit over a year. It has been an absolute huge blessing to me in my personal business. It has helped me have consistent sales, and also my customers are so thankful, and they love the opportunity to participate in these. So clubs, what are they? They are an organized, strategic way of running a catalog party. You are incentivizing customers to order monthly and be rewarded with Hostess rewards at the end. And we're going to dive into further to what that means and how it all works, because I realize it's kind of a confusing concept, okay? So who can participate? Anybody can participate, but I always start by advertising to my VIP customers. And one thing to note is that orders attached on other parties cannot be attached on your your club parties, okay? So if you go to a party on Friday night and you have 10 people order there, they're supporting that hostess and her rewards, they can't then turn around, join my VIP group, see that I'm doing a club and say, yes, I want in, my order on Friday counted. That's not how that works, okay? And again, we'll explain this a little bit further, but it would have to be two separate orders. Why are we going to do this? It's consistent subtotal A sales for me for very little work. Who doesn't love that? It is a fun way for my customers to be rewarded for spending consistent money with me each month. And it's really great for those customers who love to participate in flash sales, because we typically have 1 to 2 of those each month with Norwex also. When does it happen? I run 3 clubs a year. I'm pretty passionate about running the clubs on the schedule that I do them on, and that's probably just because it works really well for my business, and I'll kind of explain why. But just know that you can truly do clubs at any time that works for you. This system has just worked beautifully for me, so this is what I'm going to encourage you guys to do, okay? So I do a Christmas club, August, September, October, ends November 15th, okay? I'll explain why I do that later. I then do a spring cleaning club, January, February, March, ends April 15th. And then I do a summer fun club, May, June, and July. So 4 months for Christmas club, 4 months for spring cleaning club, 3 months for summer fun club. The only month I do not do a club is December, okay? Okay. So the first thing you want to do is choose your guidelines. So for me, you want to choose how many months do you want to run your club over and how much money do you want them to spend. Now, like I just said, I typically do a 4-month club with the exception of my summer fun club. And some people maybe would say $50 a month. For me and my customers, I feel like $35 a month in subtotal A has worked beautifully. So $35 a month before tax and shipping is what they have to spend each of those months to participate in my club. So here is how it's going to work. Let me just give you a little overview, and then I'm going to kind of break it down, because when I first learned about clubs myself, I found it very confusing. So I'm doing my best to make this really clear and concise for you guys, but obviously you can always ask me questions or ask your leader questions, because they may be able to help you too. So basically what you're doing, guys, is you're gathering participants, and you're having them spend X amount of dollars each month with you for that club, and they have to do it every month to participate. And you are collecting those. You're basically running a catalog party. You're sharing the link. They're ordering their $35 or more. You're closing out parties each month, and you're having all those Hostess rewards shipped to you. At the end of the club, you are going to raffle off all of those Hostess rewards to the participants, and they might each get 3 or 4 items just for participating in your club. So they're being rewarded for those consistent sales, okay? So let's break it down. The first thing you're gonna do, like I said, how many months do you wanna run your club and how much do they have to spend? The next thing you want to do is advertise it. So I start by advertising it to my VIPs. I'm going to use a graphic that looks a little something like this, and I'll share these too. Christmas Club, join to receive guaranteed hostess rewards. Place a $35 minimum order for the next 4 months, August through November. Orders must be on Christmas Club Party. All host reward packages earned throughout will be gifted to club participants through the raffle at the end of the 4 months, just in time for Christmas. Emily Jones, Norwalk's independent sales consultant. Another cute one I have is a Santa with a gift bag. This one says, Christmas Club, place a minimum $35 order before tax and shipping each month. Runs August 1st through November 15th. All rewards from Club will be raffled off for participants at the end. So you're gonna make a cute graphic, you're gonna post it in your VIP group. You might get a little bit of interest. It kind of depends on how active your VIP group is. But the thing is you don't stop there, okay? Another thing, if you are a Project Broadcast user, you may choose to text all of your customers, okay? That's something you can do too. I don't typically do that. I'm gonna tell you other ways that I kind of get people in there. I don't typically text all of my customers about it, but you absolutely could, especially if you feel like you're due for a text to all of your customers. The other way to get people in there is any random orders. So you've got that person that orders 2 bags of laundry detergent randomly that month, you know, the first month you're starting it. So let's say it's August, I just started my Christmas Club, and Mary orders her 2 bags of laundry detergent that she orders every 4 months. I'm gonna text her, or you can call, or you can email, and I'm gonna say, Mary, thank you so much for your order. I just want to let you know that I'm doing something fun. I'm doing this club in my VIP group right now, and that means that if you ordered the next 3 months, because you already ordered for this month, I can attach your order to this party and you're gonna get free hostess rewards at the end just in time for Christmas. You can keep them for your personal use, you can gift them, you can use them as teacher gifts, whatever you want to do. And she may say, no thank you, or she may say, oh, that's awesome, yeah, I'd love to participate. Add me, let me join. And you can add her to your list. Another thing is, while you're starting that club, you know, so let's again say it's August, I'm just launching my Christmas Club. Make sure you're spending a little bit of extra time in your VIP group that month advertising things like the customer specials, flash sales. And I don't mean just post about it. Guys, if you're just posting about these things, this is probably not working very well for you, right? You are gonna go live. You know, the one we had, sorry, I know this will be posted at different times, but we had a flash sale a few weeks ago on body balm and makeup removal cloths. Did I just post about it? No, I actually made my own graphic because I find that works better for me. I posted about it, but then of course I went live. I took off my makeup after a party. I showed how I use the body balm and create value, okay? So I spend a little extra time when I'm launching my clubs because I want people to order these things where then I can turn around and say, hey, your order would have qualified. Do you want to join? Do you want to join my club? And they're already 1 month in. So a lot of people are gonna say, sure, why not? I have a really long wish list. This is a good time to check things off, right? So step 2, so you advertise as step 1, get people in your club. Step 2 is to compile a list of your participants. So anybody who knows me, I'm like the worst technology person ever. Like the worst. Like I'm a millennial who's not a millennial. Like I can barely use a computer. So my master list looks a little something like this. I know it's super high tech. It's got their name and then the months, August, September, October, November, and I put X's as they order. I know, fancy schmancy over here. So that's what you're gonna wanna do, compile your list of participants. So then you're gonna want to communicate with them on a monthly basis. So this may be via email, Facebook Messenger, texting. You may be a phone person, you may pick up the phone and call them, that's fine. I am a texter, so I use Project Broadcast and I have a tag created for my club members, okay? So right now, I'm in my 3rd month of my Christmas Club going on right now because we're in October, and I have a tag set up with my Christmas Club members. So on the 2nd normally of each month, I don't usually do the 1st because I don't know the customer specials and things yet, I send a text on the 2nd or 3rd of each month. And I am gonna say something like this. Good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for participating in my 2nd annual Christmas Club. We are off to a good start and I can't wait to raffle off the rewards at the end. We are now into September and you can place your September order whenever you are ready. As a reminder, you will want to spend $35 before tax and shipping to have your order qualify for the club. This is the link you will use, and I have that Christmas Club link there. Your deadline to submit is September 30th at midnight. I am attaching the rules for Christmas Club. Let me know if you have any questions at all. In addition, text me back specials, all in caps, if you would like to see our September customer specials / spend and get this month, and I will send them to you. Have a wonderful day. Sincerely, Emily Jones. So, short, sweet, to the point. Hey, here's your link. You can order when you want to. They keep it in their inbox and they order when they're ready. I always attach my guidelines, which I'm going to go over in a second. And I always say they can text me back specials. So then I have a keyword set up. So if they text me back specials, 2 minutes later, my Project Broadcast app will automatically text them back the picture of the customer specials, and it'll say like, here you go, something simple like that. So I'm not physically having to do that. But remember, a lot of times your participants are those people that have a lot of Norwex and they want to take advantage of specials or flash sales and things like that. So you want to make sure they know what's going on. Okay. Let's see what is next here. If I post anything in my VIP group, so let's say I'm doing a feature at Friday on Leather Shine. I want them to know what you use it for, and maybe at the end I post a link to order the Leather Shine. Then I'm going to say Christmas Club member ? Here's your link. Not a Christmas Club member, here's your link, and I'm going to share those 2 different ways. Okay, where they can order. Also, flash sales. Whenever flash sales come up, I am always sure to notify my Christmas Club members because, again, a lot of them want to order these fun things for their monthly order. So then I might text them and say, good afternoon, Christmas Clubbers. Norwex surprised us with a flash sale today, and I wanted to be sure you stayed in the loop. Now through Thursday at noon or while supplies last, take 20% off of Body Balm and a set of our makeup removal cloths. Then I talk a little bit about the makeup removal cloths. I talk a little bit about the body balm and say something like, many of you have already placed your October orders. Thank you so much. I just wanted you to know in case this sale interested you. For those that have not placed your October order, make sure to spend a few more dollars to reach $35 because this flash sale was a few dollars short of $35, and gave them their link, okay? So I'm always sure to touch base with them about flash sales. Then at the end of the month, so let's say it's the 28th, 29th, 30th, whatever, I look at who's ordered. So I have my master list, I go through, I check off who's ordered, and maybe there's 4 people who have not placed their order yet. I'm gonna send them a reminder message and say, hey, just wanted to let you know today's the last day to order if you wanna stay as part of our club. Because if they don't order each month, they are out. It's part of our guidelines, okay? So I just send them a reminder message, and I'm not being annoying. They're usually super grateful. They're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Thank you so much. Okay, so the guidelines, let me go through them. Christmas Club guidelines. Number 1, I will continue to text you early in the month to provide the party link with you. If you do not order by the end of the month, you can expect a reminder text from me. Number 2, to keep it fair, if you miss a month, you are out. I'm sorry. Number 3, the order must be for $35 or more before tax and shipping. This is because I have done the math and know how much in sales we need to close a party each month so that we have a wide variety of giveaways at the end. Number 4, you can take advantage of sales offered by Norwex, monthly specials, flash sales, etc. Number 5, you can take advantage of sales offered by me in my VIP group, example. Let's say I offer a sale on bath towels. You can take advantage of that and still qualify for your Christmas Club order. Number 6, if I offer a mystery host party and you want to participate in that, you must place an order on that party and a separate order for the Christmas Club. That is because I cannot physically put one $35 order on 2 separate parties and benefit both parties in sales. I will always explain this in my post if I launch a mystery host party. Number 7, if you order on someone else's party, I cannot count that order toward Christmas Club because of the reasoning in number 6. If I am posting in my VIP group about ordering something, sale from Norwex, sale from me, Tip Tuesday, etc., look for the Christmas Club link. And again, when I send them their monthly text, I attach those guidelines. Okay, so you have communicated with them, you're keeping them in the loop, you're letting them know how to order, when to order, you're reminding them if they don't. The next step is that you're gonna close parties at the end of each month so that you have a variety of rewards. So I close parties at the end of each month, usually by noon the last day, so like the first day of the next month, if that makes sense. And then I have it shipped to me. So that's really important. You wanna make yourself the hostess, because remember, you're doing a catalog party, and you have them shipped to you. So if you go to my office right now, I have boxes that say August Christmas Club Group 1, August Christmas Club Group 2, August Christmas Club Group 3, same for September, and I'm working in October right now. So you do all of this, and then at the end of the club, all 4 months have gone by, everybody's participated, I have all these boxes in my office. What you're gonna do is you're gonna raffle everything off. So what you're gonna wanna do is order everything, most expensive, so maybe you have a couple mop systems, to least expensive, maybe you have a couple packages of Spironets. And you are gonna count how many items you have total. How many participants do you have versus how many items? You do not have to make it fair, but I like to make it fair. I mean, everybody's spending the same amount every month. I want everybody to be rewarded in the same way, but again, you don't have to do that. So let's pretend like I had 20 participants and 80 items. That's perfect. Everyone's gonna win four things, right? Now let's say I have 20 participants and 76 items. I'm gonna go grab 4 things from my personal inventory of goodies. Norwex is super generous to us, so often we have freebies, right? And I'm gonna add 4 things. Now let's say I have 20 participants and 82 items. I'm gonna go look at those rewards. Maybe instead of separating that kitchen towel and that kitchen cloth, I'm gonna pair them together and make that one gift. Maybe I'm gonna add that rubber brush to that mop system and bulk up that little winnings a little bit. So you're gonna look at it, but bottom line is I find it best to have equal numbers, that the math is gonna work out right, where everybody wins the same amount of things. You're gonna put everyone's name into a drawing. So you're not gonna wanna use the wheel or anything like that. You're gonna wanna use a bowl or a mug or whatever, and you're gonna write down all of your participants' names on different pieces of paper, and you're gonna put them in. What you're gonna do then is you are going to go live. I would highly suggest that you do this live video in your VIP group so that people are like, whoa, what is she doing? What did I miss out on? Because some people are gonna join your group in October when you're already halfway done with your Christmas club, and I don't let them in at that point. I say, stay tuned, I'll do another one in the spring. I'll be sure to notify you, okay? So you want to draw excitement. You want people to be like, what is she doing? How do I participate in this? This is amazing. That girl just won a mop system. So do it live in your VIP group and draw some excitement. Hey, Christmas Clubbers, I'm going live at 8 p.m. tonight to draw the winners. I can't wait to do this with you. So you're gonna put everyone's name in their drawing. You have your items lined up, and you're gonna draw a winner. Oh, Molly won the mop. Oh, Betty won the mop. And you're gonna go through. Now, once everybody's won the first 20, these are rough numbers, but I've got 20 participants right now, then they've won the 20 most expensive items. Their name goes back in my jar, and then I draw again, back in the jar. And I do this until everyone's won. Typically for me, they win 4 things. When I do a 4-month club, when I do a 3-month club, it's 3 things. And that's how you do it. So most expensive to least expensive, everybody wins, everybody goes back in, okay? So told you to do it live in your VIP group. I think that's crucial. When you go to, okay, so let's talk about this. So why am I so passionate about doing my clubs at the timing I do? So like I said, for Christmas Club, I do August, September, October, ends November 15th. Why? Because I want them to still participate in the fun that I do for Black Friday and my 12 days of Christmas sale. So I want them to be done with the club orders, done with all of that, moving on, it's the holiday season, let's have some fun. Another thing that I like to do is to save money in shipping, because guys, at the end of this, you will be spending some money on shipping all of these items. Is it worth it? Absolutely. We're gonna go over some numbers in a few minutes. So totally worth it, but you do wanna kind of think about that. So if it's feasible for you to host any sort of little event in your home for your club members, I would do that. And you don't have to have a big, beautiful home for this to be okay, guys. You don't have to. You can wear your pajamas. People don't care. They love the real you. That's why they choose you as their consultant. So I would host a little Christmas cocktail hour. You could do hot chocolate. You could do cookies. Whatever you want to do, invite them over to your home. Let's say on a Saturday morning, come anytime from 9 till noon. I'll be here. Come pick up your orders, have a cup of hot chocolate, and let's chat. You could even, if you wanted to, I've not done this yet, but I could. You got some extra inventory on sale on your, oh my gosh, I can't even think, like in stock that you want to sell, like some last minute Christmas gifts, you could sell those while you're there too. So they come over, they pick up their order, it saves you money in shipping, you get that extra little face-to-face interaction with them, and people love that. So that is what I like to do in early December or late November. I host an annual Earth Day extravaganza in my home every April, usually toward the end of April. So that's why I end my club on April 15th. My spring cleaning club always ends on April 15th, so that when they come to my Earth Day extravaganza, a lot of people can pick up their winnings there. Summer Fun Club, I was actually in Mexico at the end of July last time, so I could not swing it, and I did have to ship everybody's items. But I'm telling you, you save so much money in shipping if you can have any sort of little open house or any excuse for people to come pick up their orders. You could also choose to deliver, but I personally don't choose to make the time for that. So if I don't have an event in my home where they come to me, then I'm gonna pay for shipping, and I just know that's a business expense for my business, right? So I'm pretty strategic about the times because of that. So when you mail their orders, make sure that you're including a thank you note. Thank you so much for participating in my club. I so enjoy doing this for you. Enjoy your freebies. Emily. If they come and pick them up, I've got them all boxed up nicely or in a bag, and I'm gonna write them a little handwritten note. People love this stuff, guys. Go that extra mile. Last year I actually put Christmas cards like with a family picture of me in there, and people loved it. So little things like that can make a really big difference when it comes to that this is a relationship business, right? One other thing to keep in mind for those of you that maybe have a lot of shopping spree money, sometimes it makes more sense to send them their order using shopping spree money than it does to mail it. It's gonna depend on what the items are, but if you're mailing them a large cutting board as one of the things they want, plus 3 other items, it probably makes more sense to use shopping spree money to mail them that and then keep those 4 items in your inventory, if that makes sense. Again, do what's right for you and your business. When they come to your house, if you do decide to do any sort of little open house, make sure you're making it really welcoming. Hi, so good to see you. Come on in, have some hot chocolate. Here's a couple cookies. Take a cookie home to your son. Maybe even like a chalkboard sign on your porch that says like, welcome Christmas clubbers, something cute like that. Thank you so much for your continued business. Because again, you're gonna take pictures of this event and you're gonna post it in your VIP group, because you should always be doing things like that so that people are like, what? I would have gotten to go to like an exclusive party at her house. That's so cool. They think we're so cool. So really do that, okay? Or your neighbors are walking by and they're like, what's going on here? And you're like, oh, come in for a thing of hot chocolate. I just do some special events for my customers every year, and this is one of them. And you're just kind of giving them little tidbits that like, you do have a real business and this is your job and that kind of thing, right? Okay. Other tips that I would give you is to look for opportunities to gather a list of potential club members. So first and foremost, if you're not following up with your customers, you should be. So I'm very, very, very passionate about customer follow-up. I truly 100% believe that the fortune is in the follow-up, and if you are not following up with their customers, they are going to find someone else. And so when I text my customers 2 days after their order, 2 weeks after their order, 2 months after their order, 6 months after their order, I am always inviting them to first join my VIP group. So if they're in my VIP group, that is the easiest, most consistent way for me to keep in touch with them and build that relationship with them. So that's my favorite way to stay in touch with my customers. So definitely be doing that. Now, I would say if you are a consultant who does any big events, so I do a 12 days of Christmas sale each year, I do an Earth Day extravaganza each year, I'm a really big big fan of Google Forms for checkout. So they're going to my Google Form link, they're telling me what items they want that was on sale, and before they submit the form to me, it's gonna say, do you have any interest in booking a party? I'm gonna have a picture of the hostess rewards. Yes, I'd love to book an own home party. No, thank you, I'm not interested. Yes, I'd love to do an online party. Not right now, but will you contact me in the spring? I'm gathering information about them. I'm putting them on my maybe list. Same thing for joining my team as a consultant. Have you ever thought about it? Yes, no, maybe. Can I have more details? Same thing with clubs. I like to do clubs throughout the year. Do you have any interest in being notified whenever I'm about to start one? Yes, please. I would love more information on your spring cleaning club. So this is like my follow-up with my 12 Days of Christmas sale, right? So they're filling out this Google form because they're ordering from me. So last year I had 90 buying guests from my 12 Days of Christmas sale. That was 90 people that got to say, yes, I'd love to know more about clubs, or no, thank you. So many people said yes. So that made me put them in a tag in my project broadcast as clubs, people that are interested in clubs. And same thing for my Earth Day extravaganza. I had several buying guests from that, and I'm touching base with them. Hey, I'm getting ready to launch a summer fun club. Do you want to know more details? And they'll say, yes, I'm in. Yes, send me more details, or no, thank you, I'm not interested. The last thing I would say is mindset. So, you're hearing me talk about big numbers, 90 buying guests from a Christmas, sale, things like that. I've been sharing Norwex for 3.5 years, and some of you may be much newer than that, or maybe you have been doing it as long as me, but you didn't really work your business as much in the beginning, but you're trying to now. Good for you. So have a positive mindset. When you go to do your first club, guys, you might only have 5 participants. That's okay. Still do it. So with 5 participants, when I take that times $35 for 4 months, that's $700 in sales. $700 in sales you would not have had if you wouldn't have launched this club, okay? So it is still worth it. And the next time you go to do it, you might have 7 participants. And the next time after that, you might have 12, and then you might have 18. And with time, it's going to grow. So I encourage you to do it even if it's small. Now, say you only have 5 participants, you may need to decide, am I gonna close 1 or 2 $350 parties, or am I going to let it accrue and try to get to $750 and close at the end of that? There's no right or wrong answer. You might be getting a few things from your inventory to make it even numbers. Still do it, okay? With time, it will grow. With consistencies, once your customers come to expect it, once they see the results of it, it will grow. So I would really challenge you to continue to do it. One of my favorite quotes is, the man at the top of the mountain didn't fall there, right? That man climbed all the way up that mountain, and he probably had some really rough times, and he probably tripped and fell back down, and he continued to climb, and he got there, and he stayed there because he worked for it. So anytime you see people having success in their business, they didn't fall there. They didn't get lucky. They're not luckier than you. They worked for it. And sometimes that means putting in time and effort and getting up at 5 in the morning or staying up till 11 o'clock at night. I mean, so many things, but just know they didn't get lucky and fall there. They worked for it, and you can all be there. You all can, okay? So just to kind of give you an example, so like I said, I've been sharing Norwex for about 3.5 years, and I did my first club about a year ago. Christmas Club 2018 was the first club that I did. I ended up with 24 participants. I think I had 4 drop out because they joined my team. That's a win. And I ended the club with 4 little over $1,000 parties. So total for the entire club, I had $4,400 in sales, which means I made $1,540 in commission simply for staying organized, keeping my clubbers in the loop, and at the end I had to pay for some shipping, but not $1,540 worth of shipping, right? Still coming quite a bit ahead in commission. I am in my spring cleaning club, I want to say I had like 36 members. My summer fun club, I want to say I had like 35 members. Huge blessings for my business. So I'm on my 2nd Christmas club now. So I'm in October, Christmas Club 2019. So I did August, September, I'm in October right now, and I will still have November. and I have 35 participants going in this club right now. Now remember, last year I had 24. And so far right now in month 3, when not everybody has ordered yet, I have almost, so we'll just say $6,916 in sales so far. So almost $7,000 in sales in the last 2.5 months just from my Christmas club alone. That means so far, again, club is about half over, I've made $2,421 in commission. It's such a blessing for your business, and it's gonna grow every time. So keep that positive mindset, have fun with it, give it a try, give it your darndest, and just grow each time from it. But this has been such a fun thing to implement in my business. It's such a blessing to me in so many ways, but I can't even tell you how my customers and club members feel like it's blessing them. They're thanking me the entire time. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for running this club. And it is wonderful for them. They're being rewarded for their consistent sales by getting freebies at the end. So it's a win-win for everybody, guys. So it's certainly worth a try. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me or reach out to your leader, because I'm sure that they're kind of getting familiar with clubs too. Maybe they're already doing them. But I hope you found some value in this, and I wish you guys the best of luck. All right, bye.